Howdy folks, I'm walking funny because I'm wearing my ice legs. This is a recovery video. I know the idea for these is World Tour workouts, but honestly, like, recovery is super important. It's half of the video is about workouts, should be also about recovery, because that's how much it matters. But today we're going to talk about rest weeks. I've cooked myself trying to train for the next Everesting attempt, so I've realized I needed a rest week. I need a little break. So we're going to do that now, and I'm going to explain what goes into a rest week, when you need it, how often you need it, and what you do or don't do. So the basic thing is, you understand there's a build, and the idea of training in general for just basic improvement is you build up, you go sort of beyond your previous numbers or volume, whatever, you reach, and then you recover, and then you're able to reach a little bit more next time. So that's on a macro cycle, day to day and week to week, year to year. But the basic thing for cycling for a rest week is 3 weeks on, 1 week off. So you want to kind of time everything. So say your big goal is this week you want to have your rest week the week before, and then you kind of ease into it. So think of it as 3 weeks on, 1 week off. The week leading into your biggest goal should be your rest week. You don't want to go into a rest week completely cold. You want to go into it recovered, and then you kind of start back in, get your systems moving, and then you're ready to compete. For the rest week, it's different for everybody, but it should be about half the volume and intensity of your previous week. So if I just did a 25-hour week, my rest week will be 12, 13 hours. You want to take, I like to do, traditionally, I do 1 day off per week. I'll have 1 day completely off, 1 day easy. The rest weeks is kind of the only time that I'll have 2 days off in a row. So it'll be Monday, Tuesday off, and then Wednesday through Sunday, I'll sort of look at what I did the previous week. And, you're doing very few maximal efforts. If I did 10 sprints the week before, I might do 5 sprints the same day during the rest week. So you keep your systems going. You don't completely shut it down. Like taking a full break that's sort of a shock to your system and not going to help your progress. But you do half on, half the volume, half the intensity. Also, take some naps. You're saving a lot of time. Like if you go from 25 hours a week to 12, that's 12 hours that you got to figure out what to do with. Hang out with your family, stuff like that might be a good idea. Get ahead on work. Like I would, in college, I would try to write like all of my essays during my rest weeks, and then the other weeks I'm building up, I just know I wouldn't have time. So get ahead on errands, get ahead on work stuff, make up for lost time, get extra sleep. Like you definitely need, that's the point of rest is getting that, take your naps. Eat the same. That's the last point, is don't go like, oh, last week I was training a ton, and now I'm shutting it down, so I'm going to starve myself. Like, don't fall into that. You should eat, like, maybe you're not cramming your face like you would for a 30-hour week, but you're also not, like your body is trying to recover, and that takes energy. So be mindful of that, and don't be stupid and think like, oh, my rest week, now I'll lose 5 pounds. That isn't how it works. Your metabolism will be running hot from your previous week, and so you've got to take that into account, and eat just like a normal person if you can. So those are the basics. That's a rest week. Take one when you need it. I'm taking mine now, and that's it. I'm gonna go take a nap and film some other stuff later. Peace.